So, last session, you guys weren't actually here, so you don't remember it. But, your characters would remember sitting in the tavern at the Drowned Opal with the rest of the group, minus Ahyako, who had not arrived yet. The crew of the Quetzal Tolma arrived, and their boatswain, Big Belranic, let the party know that the Tolma had been seized by the Wayfinders, and that they needed help clearing Captain Herranui's name. They did leave 2 of their crew members with the party, but they requested that Malachi and Akra come with them. So we start tonight as the door to the Drowned Opal swings open, and a surly-looking dwarf with a red beard and red hair, scarred skin, and a tricorn hat and a bell laced into his beard, strides out, followed by the lizard folk shaman that you guys had met in the first bar brawl, and then Redfish Takalo, the crew's tracker, who accompanied you guys in your search for the stolen cargo. A second behind her follows Malachi, and then Akra. As you guys arrive out onto the street, directly outside of the tavern, Brannick kind of stops and looks around. Oh yeah, we need to find your friend Ahyako. We'll need him in this as well. As he says that, as if having perfect timing, Ahyako appears about a block away through the crowd, making his way towards the Drowned Opal a little bit later than the rest of you. Ahyako, you can see the 5 people standing outside the tavern, and you do recognize the members of the crew as well as your friends Akra and Malachi. Ahyako, over here. We'll be needing your help, lad.
I hear her screaming, but we get no sound, so I'm guessing her mic.
Oh, sorry, I was not pressing the thingy. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, Ahyako just gonna arrive, kind of looking confused at everyone, and go to the people he knows, so towards Akra and Malachi.
Now, I'm sure you're wondering why I pulled you away, but we need help saving our dear captain. Poor man's been framed for piracy, something we would never do. The lizard folk, which you guys remember goes by the name of, oh gosh, goes by the name of Lokazem, kind of like slips out his tongue like a snake, kind of hissing for a moment, and we are not pirates, we are explorers, sailors, true, honest men. Redfish kind of winces. I think that the Wayfinders are setting us up.
What? Why would you think that?
Well, I have a contact. Someone who works with the Cindervale Consortium. Now, do you folks know the history between the Cindervale and the Wayfinders?
Not at all.
I think I'm familiar with that.
Well, allow me to explain it for our dear friend Malachi here. The Cindervale is a more local operation, of course. Sailors and the like shipping their goods from here across the continents to make a fair bit of coin, as it were. The Wayfinders, however, control most shipping lanes throughout the world. For a time, the consortium refused to allow any Wayfinder deliveries, imports and the like into Bregonia, and in return, the Wayfinders constantly sacked consortium ships as they made their voyages. There was a treaty some 40 years back or so, when the Wayfinders took up position here in the nation, sharing trade with the consortium, and as such are supposed to be allies. Well, my contact with the consortium is telling me that the Wayfinders are blaming several acts of piracy against their ships on our crew and our captain, especially. He says he may have some more information, and I thought it would be good to bring along an expert detective, as well as two people who have ties to the consortium. Am I correct? He looks at you, Malachi, and at you, Akra. Or not Akra, Ahyako.
Ties might be a strong word, but I've had a meeting with one of them.
Lai Zhao, correct? The Dockmaster.
Indeed. I didn't talk much. I didn't want my compatriots to get mad at me.
If we are to have any chance of beating these charges against our captain, we are going to need to have friends in high places. Friends in the consortium.
I mean, I fed them once. I fed them. Yeah.
That's once more than I've fed them. And you are a master detective, are you not?
Flattery will get you places. Of course I am. And my services are yours.
He blushes profusely and tugs at his beard. Why, the contact of mine, a Master Crane, is spending his evening at the Pavilion of the Coiled Serpent up in the Panahui, near the temple to Uyen. Sorry, I seem to have gotten rather tongue-tied. I say we go and see what he's got to tell us. He did sound rather urgent in his missive.
Sounds like a great place to start.
Rannick kind of points the way towards the pavilion and starts to shuffle along. You guys notice that every step he takes, the bell that's braided into his beard jingles. I don't believe I've properly introduced myself to you all. I know you've spent some time with Redfish, and even got in a bar tussle with old Zen here. Or as he likes to be called, Whispers. I am Rannoch. Although, for some reason, these louts call me Big Bell. What do you mean, some reason? You wear a big bell in your beard, Rannoch.
It is pretty loud.
Just kind of a lame nickname. Too on the nose, I think.
Well, it does tend to draw one's attention, if I'm being fair.
I ring it when it's time for dinner. Or time for an ass whooping. Ha 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 ha. At this point, it's about like 8 o'clock in the evening. The sun has gone down, leaving a kind of peaceful night air. There doesn't seem to be any kind of attacks going on tonight, and so there's just kind of like the bubble of chatter. You can hear the sound of waves in the distance as you guys make your way up the hill towards the Palahobi, or the Temple District. A district full of really beautiful courtyards and pavilions, gardens filled with statues. You guys make your way under an arch shaped like a coiled serpent on your way towards the Grand Temple of Uyel. As you guys walk along, you guys walk underneath a oil lamp that's glowing out its orange hue, and as you walk beneath it, Malachi, your shadow stretches out beneath you, and out of the corner of your eye you notice it separate from you just as you reach the edge of the light, as it raises from the ground, taking the form of a slender, completely jet black humanoid shape, very elven in feature, like a absence of any light. It strides alongside you, staring around. This place is so much color. Sounds different than you've ever heard him. Not disdainful for once, not chiding you, but almost wondrous at the flickering lights, the statues, the artwork here. He catches you eyeing him as he says this, and quickly puts his head down, and it's horrible.
In my mind, it's quite refreshing. Nothing like home, but perhaps less bleak.
Speaking of home, when are we going home?
I don't know.
I'm not sure I like this place.
I'm not sure I like home.
I'm very fond of my home.
Malachi looks back up. I can see why, and I could also see why some may not like the bustle of this city. I can't say it's been the most warm welcome, but people seem nice. The city is beautiful.
It is a difficult city.
It is an interesting city.
Finally, after walking for quite a while, most of the way uphill, as the Temple to Uyel straight mound that makes up the city. You guys arrive at the base of the pavilion of the Coiled Serpent. In the distance, up a corridor lined with statues, you can see the pavilion itself, a gigantic circular, plateau, with carvings, or with mosaic pieces all along its floor, and at its center, a statue of Uyel quailing out of a pool of water. You can see sitting at the base of the statue is a man with dark reddish-brown skin, jet black hair that is very thick, a stubbly beard. He appears to be Teldarian in origin, although he wears the clothing of a peasant. As you guys approach, Ahyako, or not Ahyako, sorry, I keep getting two characters names with Akra.
Fair.
You notice that you recognize this man. He is a low-level agent of the Shroud, although he is a low enough level that he does not know you. As you guys approach, and sorry, Akra, you recognize that this is Hexabar Crane, a low-level member of the Shroud. As you guys approach, Rannick throws his hands to the side in a gesture like he's going in for a hug. Ah, Crane, you old bastard! It's good to see ya! What was so urgent you had me come out here at this time of the night, my friend? It is very urgent. Who are these people? Can we trust them? Aye, these are friends of mine. Come on, introduce yourselves.
I am Akra, famous detective. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Name's Ahyako, Ahyako Scalios. That's pretty much it for me. I cook pretty well.
Malachi, and that's it.
Are you one of those shadow fae people that came and met with the Dark Master?
My companions had more to do with it than I did, but yeah.
Okay. So, I have to talk quick because they could be coming at any time. Out with it, Crane! You don't need to stutter so bad, man. It's not that cold out. Crane gives Rannick a pretty dirty look. I'm just a little freaked out is all, okay? So, I have some information, I think, about the Wayfinders. I think that they are the ones who have been sacking the consortium ships. And I think I know where you can, or how you can prove it to the Dark Master. And we wouldn't be wanting that, now would we? A very sinister voice calls out of the darkness as several piratey-looking fellas come walking into the pavilion. You guys recognize the two at their lead as the two that you guys had gotten in the bar brawl with in session 1. Howard and Grumman, members of the Wayfinders Guild. Behind them are some other sailor thug-looking guys. As they approach, from the other side, 3 more figures approach. In Malachi, you recognize all 3 of these guys. There is Idrin, Jurek, and Varco.
Varco.
The 3 thugs that you fought in the Sudsy Scales. All 3 of them now fully armed and armored, and making their way kind of like in their prone, like ready to fight position, as the 2 groups like come in on either side. Now, we'll be making this nice and easy. You give us Crane and fuck off, and we won't kill you here. Oh God, I knew this was gonna happen. Don't let them have me. Don't let them take me, please. Now nobody's taking anybody. Let's all calm down now, lads. Braddock raises his hands again, palms out towards either group. Howard draws a pistol and levels it at Braddock. I won't be asking again.
It doesn't quite seem that you're asking.
No, I'm telling.
I don't know if that's something you should be doing right now.
Varco grins. Fuck this, let's knife him! And let's go ahead. We're gonna roll initiative in just a second. Alright, go ahead and roll initiative. Ooh. Grumman got a fucking nat 20. Oh my god, so did the other
Jesus.
pirates. Okay, alright, alright. I've only rolled 10s and 20s so far. Oh yeah, and Ahyako, you actually recognize Idrin, because you met him in your prologue. There's so many NPCs in this campaign. Alright. So first off is Roman. Oh no, it's Howard who got the nat 20. Alright. Alright, so he's gonna use his aggressive trait to move half his movement. He comes rushing up here. Actually, he's gonna go straight for poor little dude here, who I actually need to roll into initiative real quick. He's just gonna go last though. So he's just a little commoner. He's gonna make a... So as he comes running in, He draws his scimitar, and swinging it about, he takes one swing at... Oh shoot! I didn't roll the crew members into the fucking combat. Sorry, I got a lot more people to roll than normal.
You're fine.
Alright, so yes, spinning around with his scimitar, he takes two swings, one at Lokazen and one at poor little Mr. Crane. So... first attack against Lokazen, he comes in and just slices right through his coat. You guys see blood splurt out onto the ground at Loka's feet as he hisses. However, luckily that gives time for Master Train to duck down in a panic. Ah! Crying out, "Protect me, or I won't be able to tell you what I know!" And next up are the pirates. 10, 15, 20. Okay, so these guys come in. The first one is going to be attacking you, Ahyako, as he pulls up a light hammer and takes a swing. Does a 16 hit?
Yep, that hits.
Alright, so rushing up, he waves a hook hand in your face, kind of distracting you, and then clocks you across the face with your with his light hammer, dealing 6 damage. The other guy is going to go after Lokazen. He is going to use his hook. This time Loka's ready, and he blocks it with his quarterstaff, kind of getting into like a grappling match with the guy's hook, keeping him occupied. Redfish is next as she rushes up. She looks like at first like she's gonna stay and protect Crane, but then looking at the 3 guys over there, she yells a battle cry and rushes in. Ah! She takes a big swing at Varco. Varco, though, does not actually dodge it. He pulls his scimitar up, but not in time enough to block the attack, because he takes 5 slashing damage, staggering back. Ah, you bitch! Akra, you're next.
Okay, I'm going to be moving over here. And I'm going to attack with my rapier.
Alright, that hits him as he is locked in battle with Ahyako. You come around from the side and just thrust your rapier right into his, like right under his ribs. He cries out in pain, gives like a sharp yelp.
And that's gonna be it for my turn.
Alright, Lokazen is next, kind of pinned between these 2 pirates here. He looks around and he is going to Misty Step. Over here. And then he is going to, you see him as he appears from the mist. He appears holding his quarterstaff up, and it begins to glow brightly with blue static energy as he points it at Howard and launches a witch bolt. Oh, hell yeah!
Nice.
A lightning bolt tracks down from the sky, hitting his quarterstaff, and then he directs it right at the orc. It crashes into him for 16 damage. Or sorry, not 16, 13 damage. And that's his turn as the Witch Bolt connects these two. Malachi, your turn.
I'm gonna step up between the two people attacking Crane. I'll go ahead and put a Hexblade's Curse on the orc and swing at him with a cutlass.
Alright, so Luru appears behind him, and the two of you strike as one, skewering him from both ends. You fight much like your father, actually. The orc growls. Ahyako, you're up next.
Wait, Ahyako is gonna attack the dude that smacked him.
Alright, you crack him across the face with your nunchucks.
Great, I'm gonna attack again.
Does that give you some ability to let you attack twice with it?
That lets me what?
For the nunchucks? Does it let you... And if it is two-weapon fighting, is the second attack should be just 2 damage, not 4, right?
So I have the thing that Kinuya put in it so that I can use it as an unarmed strike.
Oh, okay.
A nunchuck.
Cool. Okay, totally forgot about that. Alright, awesome. Anything else, Ahyako?
That's it for me.
Alright.
Just real quick, I forgot it does a bonus damage from a proficiency bonus that's 2 on mine.
Okay.
Like the whole point of Hexblade Curse.
Alright, Rannick is going to look at the orc that is attacking, and he looks, he laughs and then gives out an intoxicating burp. So, let's see. Howard needs to make a con save, which he succeeds on. He then, as Howard covers his face, avoiding the stinky belch, takes a swing at him with his cutlass. Howard, though, easily blocks the blade. Is that all you got, little dwarf? And Varko's up next. Varko, taking a look at Redfish here, is going to take a punch right at her. She dodges out of the way of the punch, but then he swings with his scimitar, catching her off guard and slashing her across the chest for 7 damage. She staggers back. Drummond is next. Pistol leveled, but now with people in his way, he can't take the shot on Crane, so he moves in close. Alright, so he takes a swing at you, Malachi, but you, as you go up to block, your sword locks with his, and at the same time, your shadow materializes and Lulu appears by your side, also blocking his attack. And Edron is next. Edron quickly slides alongside Marco, moving up to Redfish. He is going to... with a dagger, he attacks once and then again. Both times, though, she blocks it with her katana. Which brings us to Zurich, which, as they seem to have her cornered, rushes down towards Crane. So it's 10, 15, 20, 25. Alright, he is going to try to tackle Hexabar. So. Alright, so he tackles and grapples Crane on the ground. Crane yelps out, "Oh, get him off me! Get him off me!" Howard, who just got stabbed, got skewered by you, Malachi, turns around angrily. "You little bastard, you're gonna pay for that one." And he's gonna come at you with his scimitar. Wow. In a showing of ferocity, he crashes through your defenses, hitting you once and then twice across the front, leaving you bleeding and feeling not very good.
Yeah.
Next up are the other two pirates, who one of them is going to try to take advantage of your crippled state here and finish you off. However, as you're kind of staggered on the ground, out of the corner of your eye you see Luru appear and deflect the blow. And the second one is going to make a light hammer attack against you, Ahyako. Jumping up, he slams you across the head with it.
Yeah.
Which brings us to Koya, who is going to, with her katana, make an attack against Marco again. She misses, though, as he bashes her sword to the ground with his scimitar, laughing. Akra, you're up next.
I'm gonna keep stabbing.
Alright, so, Akra, as this guy lands, having just delivered a pretty strong blow onto Ahyako, you quickly thrust up right through his neck. You see him grasp his throat, and then he collapses to the ground dead. Shit, that was
And then I gotta walk on top of his corpse and move up closer to the next one. That's it for my turn.
Alright. Locazette is next, and he is going to continue his lightning barrage. He's going to do 2d6, right? Or is it 1d6? Or 1d8, that's it. He does another 6 damage to Howard, who howls in pain as the electricity continues to connect to him. Someone kill that damned lizard! Malachi, you're up next.
I'm gonna use as a bonus action and get the fuck out of there. And I will use an Eldritch Blast at the orc. Oof.
Alright, so you launch your shadowy blast of magic at him, but he just swats it away with his sword. Smart of you to run away. Should have done it when I said so the first time. Ahyako, you're up next.
I'm gonna drink a healing potion.
And I'm gonna attack.
Alright, so the pirate brings his hook up and just catches onto your nunchuck and almost rips it out of your hand before he pulls his hook out.
Ayaka's just gonna sigh in frustration.
Alright, Big Bell is up next. Seeing that Crane has been grappled, he's gonna proclaim, "Oh no you don't!" And he is going to... He's going to use this intoxicating burp again. Sure gets advantage though because it's a dwarf. So it does not work. And then he is going to slash him. Which that does hit him. Jurek takes the blow though and just grunts in pain. And Farco's up next. Farco continues to, as he and Idrin kind of have Redfish cornered here. He's gonna just take a big swing with his scimitar, but she does manage to bring her katana up and block the blow. Which brings us to Grumman, which hearing Howard cry out, he spins around on Lokazen and levels his pistol. Which, because Lokazen does not have mage armor up, that hits him. And he's got to make a concentration check. Which he succeeds, grunting in pain as the bullet lodges itself in his shoulder, but he keeps the electricity flowing. Idrin's next, continuing the corner, poor Redfish here. He is going to come at her with his daggers. This time he gets her right in the shoulder. She cries out in pain. And Jurek is next. He's got the grappler feet, so he is going to, with advantage on attack rolls, he's going to make an attack against Crane, which hits. And you guys hear Crane cry out in pain. Howard is next. And he is going to striding forward, lash out at one's at Big Bell and one's at Ahyako.
Damn.
Hitting both of you guys. Redfish is next. She levels her katana and rushes in at Farco again. But she seems outmatched by these two thugs. The last remaining pirate is going to try to finish you off, Ahyako. Wow.
Jeez.
The fuck?
Diving between the two guys here, he cracks you in the skull with his light hammer, bringing you down. Akra, you're next.
I need to stab this bitch.
That hits him as he
Woo!
staggers back, bleeding through his leather jerkin. Anything else?
That's it for my turn.
Alright, Lokazen is next, and he is going to continue his electric onslaught. And with that, Howard cries as the electricity courses through him. Malachi, you're up next.
Yay, I get HP back. I think it's 4. Level plus charisma, yeah, 4. So, Ahyako, did you go down?
Shoot.
Yep.
I'm gonna move up and uncork a healing potion and pour it down your gullet.
Thank you.
And that'll be it for me.
Alright, Ahyako, you're up next.
Ayako's gonna stand up, thank Malachi,
Thank you, Malachi.
and attack this dude.
Alright, you crack him across the face once, knocking out some teeth.
Great, now I'm gonna spend a key point to do flurry of blows.
Let's go.
And I assume I can still use my nunchaku because of that Kinuye thing.
Yep.
Awesome.
Alright, so they both hit, and this guy he's still standing, but he's barely standing. As the first hit, you hit him right in the shoulder, and you feel his shoulder dislocate and break, and then you hit him in the ribs, and you feel like all of his ribs shatter with your blow.
Ayako is just gonna scream, kind of like in relief. And that's it.
Alright. Big Bell is next, and he is going to cast Healing Word on Crane. Don't you die now! And then he's going to cast, let's see. Oh, he's still got his full action, so he's gonna attack the dwarf that's attacking. Actually, he's gonna try to pull him off of it with a strength check. He grabs Zurich and rips him off of Crane. Why don't you fight someone your own size, lad? Varko's next. Varko confidently takes a little punch at Redfish, but she easily dodges out of the way of the attack. However, it seems to have been a feint because he spins around and slashes her across the arm with his scimitar. She howls out in pain. She's not doing well against these guys over here. Grumman is next. Seeing Howard down, he screams in anger and rushes at Lokazen. He takes a huge swing and just slashes right across Zen's front as Zen hisses. And that brings us to Edrin. Edrin is going to continue to just pummel Redfish over here. And he gets her with both attacks, driving her back. Radek, I need some help over here! Zurich is next, and he's going to, as he is currently grappling with Big Bell right now, he's going to try to free himself. He does so, and then he that was his action, so he just growls, and Frame is going to take the disengage action and try to crawl away. Redfish is next. Still in bad position. She keeps fighting though. This time she gets a pretty sizable slice off on Varco. The last pirate in a pretty horrible state after your attacks, Ahyako, spits out some blood and then comes at you for one last attack before he most likely dies. Does a 15 hit you?
Yep.
He lodges his hook into your shoulder and grapples onto you. I'll take you down with me. Akra, you're next.
Fuck. So I missed.
Oh, I didn't even see you roll. Yes, so you take a swing at, or you get ready to take one last thrust through this pirate, but he uses his position to pull Ahyako in front of you, preventing you from getting a good shot in on him. Which brings us to Loka, who is now engaged with Drummond over here. He is going to... He doesn't want to use another spell slot. Use Misty Step, so he's going to take the disengage action. And he's going to get in front of Crane. Malachi, you're up next.
Kind of separate from the main group of the struggle. I'm gonna hex Varco. Well, no rush him to do whatever. And Eldritch Blast him and fail.
Oh, dear.
Jesus Christ.
As your hex solidifies on him, his head jerks over to where he sees you and sees your Eldritch Blast coming, and he ducks down out of the way as it shoots past and blows up some of the beautiful ornate stonework behind him. Anything else, Malachi?
Nope.
Alright, Ahyako, you're up next as you are grappling with this, hook-handed man.
I'm just gonna try to hit him with the nunchucks.
Alright, so you punch him right through the face. Your nunchuck gets lodged, like, in his jaw. And you actually end up, like, separating the jaw from the rest of the skull.
That's what you get! Come over here and attack this dude.
Holy
Wow.
shit, let's go Ahyako. So Ahyako swinging around Big Bell, you just fucking slam down on Zurich's head, cracking his skull. You can see his mouth, or you can see blood coming out of his mouth as he begins to gargle, but he's not down. Anything else?
That's all I can do.
Alright. Rannick is next. And seeing this guy going after, well, no, he's gonna kind of back you up, Ahyako, and he's gonna help you beat up Zurich here. So he's gonna just go in for a cutlass attack, which he misses. Varco's next. He is gonna take a scimitar attack at poor Redfish, but she actually just deflects his blow. Kind of getting some extra confidence now that she's not fighting alone. Which brings us to Drummond, who rushes in again at Loka, pissed off that he killed his friend. He slashes Lokazen across the front again. You won't get away from me that easy, you damn lizard. Idrin is next. He's gonna come in at Nahoya with a couple of dagger attacks. Both of them hitting again as she staggers back, barely holding on, covered with cuts and stab marks. Zurich, facing both of you guys, is going to, with his scimitar, take a big swipe at you, Ahyako. You easily deflect the blow with your nunchucks, though. Which brings us to Crane, who is going to continue to cower there. And back to Nahoya, who is going to attack with her katana, taking another big slash at Varko. Akra, you're up next.
I'm going to move over here and then attack with my half crossbow. I want to attack Varko.
Alright, your crossbow bolt lodges itself in his shoulder. Ah, damn it! What the hell?
And I just yell, cowards! And that's it for my turn.
Alright. Lokazen is next. He doesn't have any melee spells, and at this point he's kind of freaking out, so he's gonna Misty Step again. And then he is going to Witch Bolt. But his Witch Bolt, as he launches it at Howard, or at Grumman, I mean, Grumman fires his pistol off, forcing him to duck, and his Witch Bolt blasts into the statue of Uyel here in the center of the plaza. Which brings us to Malachi.
Curses at himself a second for missing the first Eldritch Blast, but he's gonna go for it again.
This time you hit,
Varko.
and your Eldritch Blast, as it hits Varko, takes the form of Luru, kind of giving him the shoulder and thrusting a sword into him, forcing him to the ground. Anything else, Malachi?
That'll be it for me. Yeah. No.
Alright, Ahyako, you're up next.
Ayako's just gonna keep going at this guy.
Alright, so you slam him across the face with your nunchuck. He looks like he's not doing too good. And then with the second attack, you finish him off. Crack him across the temple. You see his eyes lose the light as he collapses.
He's just gonna growl at this dude.
Brannick spins around and rushes Grumman. Slashing him for 9, and then he's gonna con save, which he fails, so he's poisoned. Alright, Grumman is next, staggering back from the stench and the attack. He feebly raises his cutlass to fight back, but he has disadvantage that was the poison. Holy shit, though, he does not feebly do it. He fucking slashes the fuck out of Rannick here. Idrin's next, and he's gonna try to finish off Nahoya. Gritting his teeth, he thrusts his dagger at her. She parries the blow, though. Second attack, though, she does not, as he catches her in the arm. She howls out in pain, but she's still standing. Kraken is gonna just kind of yelp and then rush back this way. And Luhoya, Redfish, is next. She takes a big swing, catching Idrin in the shoulder. Akra, you're up.
I'm gonna move up and stab that guy.
Alright. You thrust your rapier at him, but he, pulling up his dagger kind of backhanded, he pushes your rapier away. Zen is next. There's 2 of his first level spell slots, so he's just going to use range which does hit. As the mist solidifies in his hand, and then a beam of blue frosty energy shoots out at Grumman. Malachi, you're up next.
I'll shoot an Eldritch Blast at Idrin.
Alright, so your Eldritch Blast flies right at Redfish, but at the last second splits into 2 pieces, flying around her, and then forms into 2 shapes, 2 shadowy figures that shoot in at Idrin, hitting him from either side. Anything else?
That is it for me.
Have you been rolling your... Oh, he's not hexed. It was Vargo that was hexed. But are you still concentrating on hex? Did you want to move your hex to him?
Yeah, I guess I could have shifted it. Put a little 2 extra damage on that.
That's worth it. Alright, Ahyako, you're up next.
Gonna stand over here and attack this guy.
Alright. So, coming around Big Bell, you slam him in the face with your nunchucks, and he collapses.
Huh. Okay, hold on. I think I was here.
You were here. So you've moved 15.
I'm just gonna head back.
Alright.
And that's it.
Rannick is next. He's gonna move up next to Crane here, which brings us to Idrin, who looks at both of you in front of him and kind of like swipes his daggers in a threatening motion, taking disengage action. No need to follow. This is done here. Are you guys gonna let him leave, or are you gonna?
You coward.
I kind of want to try to shoot him with a crossbow.
All right, yeah, you can take a shot. Okay, that hits him in the back. He is not down though. He staggers, but he keeps running. Are you gonna run after him, or are you gonna let him go?
I'm gonna let him go.
Okay. Yeah, I think he's still in range of your Eldritch Blast if you want to hit him, Malachi, but that's up to you.
No.
Alright. Good old Idrin can appear another day now. Okay, so as the dust settles, you guys, as the ring of battle kind of fades from your ears, Idrin goes running away. a big chunk of the statue falls to the pavilion ground, having been struck by Lokazen's lightning bolt. And there's a crater in one of the walls of the temple from one of your eldritch blasts, Malachi. In the distance, you guys can hear the sounds of whistles, guard whistles, as it seems like guards are making their way towards the pavilion. I think we should maybe leave? Crane kind of stutters out.
That sounds like
very-
a safe idea.
Yeah, I agree. I have very low confidence in these guards' sense of understanding.
Alright. So, quickly gather yourselves up. You guys make your way out of the pavilion. Through a couple of back alleys, safely away from the guards, who descend out of the pavilion, trying to figure out what's happened and, you know, who killed who, and, you know. Finally, you guys arrive at a place safe enough away that you guys don't have to worry about being connected to the fight. Thank you so much. God, if you had arrived even 5 minutes later, they would have killed me. They almost did kill me. He kind of clutches at the spot where he was stabbed. You can see the hole in his shirt stained with blood, but the wound was healed from Rannick's magic. Speaking of which, a couple of you don't look so good. Rannick is going to cast... he's going to cast Cure Wounds on you, Malachi, and Cure Wounds on you, Ahyako.
Thank you.
Kind of clutching both of your shoulders with his big, burly dwarf hands, healing magic courses through him. Well, what was it that you claimed to know? Spit it out, Crane, we did save your life. Right. So, the Wayfinders have provided proof to the Cindervale Consortium and to the city magistrate of the Tolma's piracy. However, there is proof in the Wayfinder headquarters here in the city, in their dockmaster's office. I've heard from a reliable source that there is undoctored original ledgers showing their cargo stolen from the consortium, and well, if you get this, you can prove to Lai Zhao that the Wayfinders are up to no good, and then they'll exonerate your captain. This is exactly what you need, Rannick. Alright, so we just waltz right into the Wayfinders headquarters here, and I suppose knock on the harbor master's door. Well, I'm not a spy or a thief. I'm telling you where to find the information you need. I can't get you in there, Rannick. I'm sorry. Anyway, I gotta go. I gotta make sure I get somewhere safe. Rannick sighs, and the man kind of nervously runs away. Well, I guess you heard him. Harbor Master's office here in the Wayfinder's headquarters. That sounds fun.
I guess we're gonna have to stick in somehow.
The the Wayfinders have a compound down in the Chateau. It's not far from Warehouse 12, where our goods were being held before. Well, you know how that's ended.
I'm sorry, but I can't recall how that ended.
Oh, you weren't there for that, so that makes
Oh,
sense.
okay.
That tracks. Um, I don't fancy sneaking past a whole armored compound of Wayfinders. We could, if ye have enough gold to spare, perhaps bribe a guard or two to get us inside.
What if you talk to them nicely? Maybe I could try to do that for us.
I don't think that should be our first approach. I can't see that working well unless you have some kind of magic to charm these folks or something.
I
I
think I
might
could
be
do
able to make that
something.
work.
Yeah, me too.
This is silly. The whole dock, or the whole chateau is built on a boardwalk, basically. If we got a nice little skiff, we could bring it down under the boardwalk, find the spot right underneath the compound, and and make our way up from there. We could get in without anybody seeing us.
I guess that's also a path, but I mean, whichever you prefer.
I think both these fools are wrong. It is dark. It is night. The sound of the waves covers our movements. I can summon in a fog, and we can move in silence.
Moving in silence isn't exactly my forte, if I'm being truthful.
Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
Alright, well, what'll it be then? Are we to just talk to the guards?
I don't think I'm good at talking, so I'd rather just be stealthy. So no one knows we're there.
I always think coin is the best greaser of wheels. I'm telling you, a
Yes?
skiff under the boardwalk would be the best plan.
I mean, if you have the coin, be my guest, but I'd rather use my words if you don't mind.
I don't exactly have the coin at all.
Well,
Okay.
we're not rolling in it either. Our money was all aboard the Tolma.
So it seems money is not the answer, at least not right now.
Well, Akra, if you think you can talk to them, I'll trust you.
We can give it a try.
Well,
I think the bad part is if we do end up fighting after talking, it sounds like the guards are not going to be few and far between.
I mean, I don't see a problem with that. Do y'all see a problem with that?
I
fighting
wasn't
an
thinking
entire
about it ending
compound
in a fight.
of Wayfinders? Yes, I see a problem with that. I see a problem with dying. Do you not see a problem with dying?
We're not gonna die. They're gonna let us in, I'm sure.
I'm starting to think maybe a stealthy approach would be better.
Fine. I
I
guess
like the
most of
idea
us
of
want to be
this
stealthy.
skiff.
I'm telling you, it's the best plan. I've heard that they have ladders that go down from the compound, from the boardwalk down into the underbelly. We could climb right up. They don't have ladders, redfish. Well, no, but they have they have toilets, and we can climb out of a toilet.
What?
It's the quickest way inside.
I don't want to climb up a toilet.
It's
I don't
it's
think
really
this
not
was
that bad.
sanitary.
Have you done it before?
Well, of course.
I shook his hand.
Ayako's just gonna look at the group like, you guys seeing this?
Akra's just going through it. The thought of going into poo-poo water not sitting well.
Well, you're not. It's not like a water toilet. So basically, it's just like so because everything's built on a boardwalk.
That's worst. That's worst.
It's just
If
like
there's no water, it's worst.
Well, I mean there is water because you guys would be on a little skiff, right? But like the toilet itself is just like an open slit that goes down into the ocean.
But doesn't it get stained? Because
for
people
sure.
are not.
Oh, for sure. I'm
Yeah.
not saying it doesn't. I'm just saying there's no like poop water you have to like wade through or anything. It's just like a poop hole.
Yeah, that doesn't seem.
I'm starting
Advice.
to think that I hate all of these plans.
Well, to be fair, it would be cheaper to go to a bathhouse and get our clothes clean than it would be to pay off a guard. So pros and cons here.
Well, I'll leave the decision up to you three, as you seem to be quite skilled.
I honestly think I can get myself inside, and you guys too, but I mean, if you guys want to go through toilets, I guess I could.
Okay, let's try it. Before we go up then, pretend I'm the Wayfinder. Pretend you've just walked up to my post where I'm supposed to keep everybody out, and you're going to convince me that you should walk inside with a whole group of people, including 3 members of a crew of a ship that is a known enemy. Go ahead, try it. Let's see your argument.
I mean, if I used the magic, I wouldn't use it in front of them, but nearby. If you see me doing the magic, then that wouldn't be true to what I would do out there.
Okay, so you're gonna change your shape?
Not quite. I mean, I could, but that wouldn't help us get you guys in.
Right, so clue us in on the plan.
Let's say they think I'm friend, and friend with friends, it's their friend too.
Well,
That
I
makes
said
sense
I'd
to
leave
me.
it up to you three, so if that's what you think is best, but I think that's a terrible idea.
I'll leave it up to you guys. I've tried making my case, but if it's the toilets, it is the toilets.
Thing is, I'm not opposed to trying to coax and magic our way in, but if the guard has a surprising amount of strength of mind, that might prove difficult for at least my method. I don't know how yours works.
I mean, that is a risk I'm willing to run with for mine. I'm pretty confident.
Well, let's see it then. The Rannoch begins to make his way towards the Wayfinder compound. And we're going to take a quick break here. Everybody be back at 9:40.
Okie dokes. Just FYI, Alex, I'm just gonna step away from the group and use rumor. And yeah.
Whisper.
It's the tough thing with charm person. When it works, but when it doesn't, they just know that you cast a spell on them and they're really fucking pissed about it.
Fair.
So, as you guys approach the Wayfinder's compound, Akra slyly slides back into the group, having returned from performing her spell. You can see the compound itself is a solid city block that is cordoned off with um, tall fencing, spiked at the top. Fencing made of thick lumber poles, bound together with rope. Um, you can see that there are several buildings within the compound, and it seems that it's right up against the water, so there's even like a little dock in there and stuff. The gate to the compound is guarded by two orcs dressed in long leather coats with kind of kilt-like bottoms that show off their tattooed legs, and feathered tricorn hats. Both of them are armed with cutlasses and pistols, and you can see that's what they have on their belts, but they also are carrying rifles affixed with bayonets. As you guys approach, they kind of cock their eyebrows, waiting to see if you guys will come closer.
You guys can stay here. Let me just have a chat. And if this goes south, you guys can leave me.
Oh, we don't want to leave you, so don't make things go south.
I'll do my best. I would like to approach them
Alright.
and introduce myself as Akra.
Akra, eh? And what do you want here, Akra?
I want to introduce you to my friends, if that's alright.
Why would I want to be introduced to your friends? I'm doing a job here. Are you a Wayfinder?
So, I would like to be.
Alright, well, you can come back tomorrow when the sun's up to sign up.
I understand. Thank you. I go back and tell them that my way did not work, but we're in no danger. So off to the toilets we go. Unless Malachi, you
No.
want to try your thing?
I'd prefer not to try my thing. My thing can get messy when it goes wrong.
Then I guess it's toilet time.
I mean, my sister's in the Wayfinders. Well, would that help? I don't wanna do the toilets.
Why didn't you say so before?
Does she
Ahyako.
live here in the barracks? Or is she on a ship, lass? Or lad?
Well, I'm not sure where she is right now. But maybe you know her. Her name is Achira. Achira Scalius.
I don't know her, no. I'm not familiar with too many Wayfinders, but perhaps you could see if maybe they do. Maybe they'll let you in to see her if she's here.
Oh, that's very smart. I'm gonna do that.
I guess Ayako's gonna try to talk with them.
As you approach, you see the orc that talked to Akra roll his eyes. Another one. What I told your friend. If you want to be a Wayfinder, come back tomorrow.
Well, I don't want to be a Wayfinder. I wanna visit a Wayfinder. My sister's a Wayfinder.
Okay, and did she invite you? Is she here?
Well, I wasn't sure, but I wanted to ask you. I haven't seen her in a while, but maybe you know her. Her name is Achira. She's the best sister ever, and I really miss her, and I would like to go inside and see if maybe she's here. I haven't heard from her in so long.
Give me a moment. I'll send someone inside to check to see if someone by that name is staying in the barracks. You wait here. He
Does he leave his post?
He and the other guard both leave the post.
I look at the group like back to the door, back to the group. Try to be very stealthy, well, not too suspicious about it, I guess.
I'm gonna disguise myself into whatever they're wearing and another face and walk that way.
Rannick puts a thing in his belt to muffle it so it doesn't ring, and kind of scuffles into the compound, along with Whispers and Redfish. I can't believe that worked. Wait a second, did you actually give them your sister's name?
Ayako's probably gonna stay outside waiting for the dude so he doesn't suspect anything.
Ahyako, I don't know if that's a good idea, lad. If we go in without you, what if we encounter trouble? We could use your fighting prowess.
But he's gonna return, and yes, I did give them my actual sister's name. Shouldn't have I done that?
I think it's too late to take it back now, lad.
Ayako's just gonna continue walking, but just kind of murmuring to himself, like, oh my god, what have I done?
Okay, so entering the compound, you can see that so you guys are in kind of this large courtyard between the buildings of the compound. There's 4 buildings. It looks like there's 2 warehouses, what appears to be a barracks, and then a what seems to be a large like office type building. Off to the left, where the warehouse and barracks are, you actually see the 2 guards that were on post talking to each other and looking at some documents. They seem to be distracted and haven't noticed you guys for the time being. And you can see probably about 40 feet away from you guys the entrance to the office building.
I think maybe I should go that way? Since I'm in uniform? What do you guys think?
We better move quick before they look, right? Come on.
Okay, let's go.
Alright, give me a stealth check, group. Alright. Alright.
That's about well as I thought it was gonna be.
I love how the guy with heavy armor is the sneakiest one out of all of you.
Yeah.
Technically heavy armor, but you know, scale mail has the con.
The guard glances over and then stops. Hey, I told you to wait by the door.
Sorry, I just got very impatient. Just the thought of seeing my sister again. Did you find anything?
Family. No, I'll have to check in the, I'll have to go check the records to see where she's stationed. She's not here.
Oh, I would love to know where she's stationed. You know, do you have a sister?
I do. We were both sea-born together. Brave of your sister to sign up being sea-given. It's a noble calling.
Yes, and I'm worried. I'm worried for her, because you know how the sea can be. And yes, I would love to maybe write a letter or something. Just get in touch.
Well, I'd have to go upstairs and dig through the records. It could take some time. I'll send you a missive tomorrow, or sometime.
Oh, but like we're here right now. Maybe we can go up with you and help you look.
Make a persuasion check. I don't think so, lad. Those are important documents.
I understand, sir.
He and the
I'm
other
still
guard
disguised.
quickly, shoo you guys back towards the gate. Akra, he does glance at you and... Oh wait, stop lumbering around.
I move away from them and go towards the office.
Alright. So, Akra, you find yourself in the first floor of a what seems to be a um, kind of like a clerk's office. Um, there's several. There's like a long desk with some documents behind it, um, and then there's a staircase that goes up to a second story.
I I would like to attempt to go to the second floor.
Okay. So you peek up the steps and start to make your way up to the second story. Um, on the second floor, there is a hallway, and as you kind of sneak along it, on the left there's a doorway that enters into a large study room. You can peeking through the door, you can see that the room is lined with shelves upon shelves, tables covered with charts and maps and documents everywhere. This is most likely the room that you guys are looking for.
Is there anybody nearby?
You have a strong feeling that it would take, so you don't see anybody, but you have a strong feeling that it would take a really long time to search through these documents to find what you need. And there's most likely to be some kind of scuffle or something in here, and it's not wise to be in here by yourself.
Okay, I think I'm gonna map out. I would like to map out like the structure of the building, like just walking the hallways, seeing how everything is, and like the guards outside and how everything's set up, and then I will try to leave the compound.
Okay. You do notice that there is a toilet in the office building that you guys could enter through.
I hate you so much, Alex. Noted.
As you make your way back out, you find the two guards stationed back at the door. And what, are you gonna just like walk right past them?
I'm just gonna nod and leave.
Okay. The one guard, like, they give you a confused look, but it's like you're just walking with a purpose, so they're like whatever. As you turn the corner, you find the rest of the party standing there. Oh shit, they followed
Okay. Ah, right. And then I take off my disguise.
Oh! Right, Akra.
Yep. So, about that pooper plan. It might be our best chance.
I've been saying.
And I lay out everything. And I lay out everything. I mean, yes, but we have to try. We have to try to not be in the pooper. You have to understand that.
The toilets it is.
Well, you said we need a skiff for it. Is there one nearby we can use, or do you have one? Or...
I know where we can get one. And when you say get, I assume you mean just take someone's. Yeah, I saw one on the way here. No way.
I guess that's convenient.
I mean, we can return it, right?
Unless it's really nice.
It is not my responsibility what you take unless it's a case. So I guess, sure.
Nahoya leads you guys towards the skiff, not far from where you were. And the six of you pile into the skiff together, begin to make your way towards the compound, this time underneath the boardwalks. So where was this opening? Could you identify it from this side, from this angle?
Could I? I think I could, but
Make an intelligence check. Yeah, you think you've got it mentally mapped out good enough that you can guide the skiff there. So, before too long, you stop the skiff as you believe you've arrived at the right hole.
if my map it is correct, that's our way in.
So it's about 15 feet up. There's no like walls or anything.
So, who wants to go first?
And how?
We get on each other's shoulder, create a pyramid, and then pull each other up?
Loka, Q. Loka said it's gonna misty step up there with his last misty step. And he throws a rope down.
Great.
I'll take one for the team and head up first.
It's not too tight of a fit, so you actually don't touch the sides of the pooper as you come through until you have to pull yourself out. So that's fun.
I will softly complain when this is happening.
One by one, you guys all climb out into the lobby of the study room.
I'll disguise myself. No, that's not a good idea. I should be helping to find the information. We need a lookout. Any ideas?
Lookout. Loka said, you watch the door. As you guys all make your way into the large document, you can see this extremely ornate office is lined with ledgers, charts, maps, all sorts of documents. The tables are covered with various items, and the shelves that go all along the corners of the room are full of leather-bound books. The room is also full of eclectic items from across the continent, and even some from perhaps Dugalia. As you can see, various swords and weapons hung on the wall. A large wooden statue of unknown origin. Lots of like artwork and stuff. It's an interesting room. At its heart, there's a long wooden table, and situated on it, very conspicuously, is a glowing orb about the size of a softball that is rotating on a little pedestal, ever so slightly, kind of counterclockwise. It glows with a slight bluish glow, with white overlaid on top of it, and flecks of green on its surface. The members of the crew kind of like shuffle into the room and start to like look around. Granick gasps. Do you know what that is? That's a world sphere. I didn't think they actually existed.
What's that?
It's like a map of the world.
I'm gonna cast a detect magic. I'll do the ritual for detect magic, please.
Okay, so you start performing the ritual. Rannick looks at the rotating orb, completely enamored, and then shakes it out of it and like looks at the rest of you guys and, okay, we better start scouring this place for any signs of this supposed ledger that will prove our captain's innocence. There are 4 big-ass shelves lined with different ledgers.
Do they look
Guess I'll
different
start
from
on
each
first.
other?
They're all like leather-bound little journals. Like, yes, some of them have different bindings, but they don't have like any like writing on the spines or anything to notate what they are.
Guess Ayako's just gonna start looking.
Alright. Go ahead and make an investigation check.
Can I get the advantage, or can I give the advantage because I'm doing it too?
Yeah.
Or if you want to roll it, I might give you advantage, because...
I don't think I'm good at those either, so I don't think it matters.
Ahyako and Malachi, you two begin to shuffle through books. You know, like all these numbers and stuff, it's like, it's so confusing. Like, none of this seems like anything that could be like a smoking gun in any kind of investigation. You guys keep looking as your heads begin to spin. Akra, you finish your ritual, and yes, you can detect magic on the orb. You detect abjuration magic.
It's might be protected by something. I think we should find what we need, and if possible, take it. But it might bring guards, so just put it in out there.
We could probably be back through the poop hole before any of them catch up to us, but I don't know if it's good to let them know we were here.
They might also be able to track it, so... what to do? I'm gonna join the investigation to see if I can find the documents.
Alright, make an investigation check with advantage, because the others are helping you.
Nice.
As you guys continue to work together, Akra, you begin to kind of comb through some of the books that the others have already gone through. When you notice one that doesn't make any sense in the context of the other books. It takes a second, you almost flip right past it, but then referencing it with a couple of others and how they do their ledgers, you recognize that this one seems to be encrypted in order to hide its true contents. Go ahead and make a insight check. I'll give you advantage because I'm assuming you would have called the others over to ask for help. So you take a little bit of time, but you think you understand the mechanisms of the encryption, and you think that given, like an hour or two, you could probably decrypt this.
I can probably decrypt this, but it's gonna take me some time, and maybe we shouldn't be here.
Good thing
During
it's
that-
small enough we can take it with us.
So let's take it.
Also, what about the World Sphere? That could prove very useful for our expedition. And the damn thing is priceless beyond compare.
I say we leave it, but I'll let y'all make the call.
If it's useful and it's gonna help us, we should grab it.
But there's a possibility that he could harm us. I know that he has abjuration magic around it. I don't know what kind of spell it is.
Well, abjuration's better than evocation, right? Evocation would mean it'd be shooting a big fireball at us. Abjuration means it just, I don't know, pushes us back or something?
Could also harm us. There's different kinds of abjuration spells.
If we
I just started
try
mumbling to myself then, just thinking about solutions.
What if we just grab it with like a cloth? Put a cloth on top of it and it'll just harm the cloth.
That's good thinking.
I'm not sure that will work, but maybe there's something here that we could put it inside of so we don't have to touch it ourselves. Is there like a chest-like thing structure here that we can actually grab and take it to the pooper?
Yeah, there's like a little crate that's full of charts right now.
Okay. I'm gonna rush incantation detect magic on the crate of shards.
Okay, no magic detect.
I guess we could just grab it with this crate. If you are all in agreement for this.
Okay, it'll be useful.
Who's gonna be doing the grabbing? Because I feel like the rest should be inside the pooper by then. Just in case.
Fine. I'll do it.
Here you go.
Ahyako grabs the crate and kind of hushes the group to go with his hand.
Hold on. If that triggers something, shouldn't we all be here? Just in case.
Or so we all get trapped?
Well, you'll have a better chance of getting out if you have backup.
We need to move regardless. I feel like we've been here too long.
Is the orb just floating, the globe?
Yeah, it's kind of like spinning on top of its little pedestal.
Okay, while they're discussing that, Ayako's just gonna try to, without touching the ball, put it in the crate, like put the crate upside down and slowly lower it.
Alright. So, yeah, it's actually pretty easy to do so. And with a soft clink, the world sphere rolls into the crate, still softly glowing. No big sounds go off or anything, and yeah.
Okay, let's go, let's go, let's go.
As you say that, Ahyako, you guys hear a metallic sound, a soft, like metallic joints moving. You hear something that sounds like wood, kind of groaning, like creaking. You guys hear the sound of swords unsheathing as two suits of armor that had been standing on one side of the room, a statue made of wood, and several swords come to life and begin to come off of the walls to attack you guys. Alright, roll initiative. Okay, so flying off the wall, coming out of their encasements, three long swords fly out ready to engage you guys. This one's going to come in at you, Ahyako, swiping at you as though it was wielded by an invisible arm. You block the attack, though. The second one is going to fly in, attempting to deal some damage to Akra. With a 16, it slices right into your arm, hitting you for 9. And the third one is going to go after Loka. Although he brings his quarterstaff up and blocks the attack. Ahyako, you're up.
So, is this the door to the pooper?
This is the door to the hallway, and then you have to go downstairs, and then the pooper is downstairs in the lobby.
Oh, damn. Okay. How big is the thing I'm carrying? The basket?
The basket is like maybe, it's like the size of like a regular like cardboard box, I guess.
Not too big. I have one free, so I'm gonna attack with my nunchaku this flying sword.
slap at the sword with your nunchuck. Anything else?
I'm gonna use a bonus action to disengage, and I can do that because of something, but I forgot what it was. I'm spending a key point. And that's it for my turn.
Alright, Lozan is up next. He is going to try to slap this sword, which he does, kind of smack it away from him with his quarterstaff. And then he's going to take the opportunity attack. Come over here. Which he avoids. Next up is the suits of armor. Which are going to come in and these two. The first one slams into Redfish. She cries out in pain, still clearly feeling some pain from the first fight. The second one is going to attack Big Bell, but he blocks the attack. Which brings us to Malachi.
Alrighty, I'm going to launch an Eldritch Blast at this one.
Alright, your Eldritch Blast just kind of links off of its heavy armor carapace. Anything else?
Everyone, run, run! My turn.
Alright, Redfish is up next. She's going to take a swing at the armor. And she takes a big chunk out of it. And gonna take a step back here. And then it's your turn, Akra.
I'm gonna take my action to disengage. And I'm going to move. And can I still drink the healing potion?
Uh-huh.
Then I'm gonna do that.
Alright, Rannick is up next.
Nice.
Nice.
Gonna take a swing with his cutlass at the armor, but he can't get through it, so he's gonna take a step back. Here, and take an opportunity attack. And then there's this two large animated statue.
Wouldn't he get 2 opportunity attacks from this guy and this guy?
No, because he moved diagonal.
Oh, true, true, true.
Let's see, what is your range? 10 feet. Nope, 5 feet. Alright, he can't get through, so it's just gonna stay there. So next up is the flying swords. This one zips through the air right at you, Malachi. However, you parry it away as the second one comes in. This time catching you right in the shoulder, slashing you for 5 damage. This third flying sword is going to try to drive itself into Big Bell, and it does so as he grunts in pain. Which brings us to you, Ahyako.
Ayako's just gonna get by the door and kind of hush everyone to leave.
Okay. Lokazan is up next. He's gonna launch a Witch Bolt with his last first level spell slot at one of these suits of armor. However, the armor just like catches it with its gauntlet and redirects it into one of the walls, causing a big explosion. Lucas then hisses, and then he's gonna scramble this way. Alright. The armor is up next. This one, having just taken the lightning blast, is gonna come around this way and take a couple of swings at Loka. The second one does connect as he's slammed into the table. The other armor is going to come down here and take a couple of swings at Big Bell. The first attack, he clocks Big Bell right across the face, but the second attack, Big Bell actually manages to catch its arm and throw it back. Malachi, your turn.
I'm going to use my other shadow step thing. Go right here, and then running 5. And I will launch a Eldritch Blast at the one attacking Big Bell.
The armor or the sword?
Armor.
Alright. Once again, as Luru appears and tries to attack the armor, he's just deflected by the heavy armor plates.
Shit, get out of there, Big Bell.
Alright.
Yeah, that's it for me.
Next, she's gonna disengage. Akra, you're up next.
I might be running.
Alright. Big Bell's next. I can't leave Loka behind! He's gonna take another swing at the armor here. He actually manages to cleave through it quite a bit, cleaving off one of its arms. The large statue is next as it clambers forward, shaking the floor. The first attack, it misses as it just shatters a wood plank. With its second attack, though, it just snaps right into Big Bell's back. So he takes 22 damage. He cries out. He's still standing firm, though. He's a big chunky boy. The swords are next as they come flying in at Loka. Two of the attacks do hit him as he's driven back for 4 damage, hissing. Ahyako, you're next.
Ayako's just gonna move there. And, I don't know, dodge if he gets attacked. But still scream at everyone.
Big Bell, everyone get out!
I can't leave Loka! Alright, Loka's next. He doesn't have any Misty Steps. He is going to slide under the table here. That's 10 because it's difficult terrain. 20, and he takes takes 2 opportunity attacks. For 6 damage. 25, he's going to take another opportunity attack. This one misses as the sword just thrusts into the table. And 30. Because he can't move through the table. He's like freaking out here. You can see the panic in Lokazen's eyes. The animated armor is next. And this one is gonna make a couple of attacks on Big Bell, which both hit as he's driven back further. Hurry up, Loka, I can't hold on much longer. Malachi, you're up.
Was I muted that whole time?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes, 100%.
Sorry, I went up to him, gave him a healing potion, and then started to make a break for the door.
Ah, okay. Alright. Redfish is next. She looks scared about her teammates, but she does go through the door, as well as Akra. So now 2 of you guys have escaped. Alright, Big Bell's next. He is going to make one last attack against the armor, which does hit. And then he's going to pull back. He's not going to go through the door though, but he does take 2 opportunity attacks. Oh boy.
Fuck.
Big Bill.
Alright, the statue is next. It can't get through the space here though, so it's gonna just stay there. Which brings us to the flying swords. Two of them are going after Lokazen, one of them is going after you, Malachi. We'll start with you, Malachi. Does a 15 hit?
No, the 21 does.
The other 2 aren't on you, no worries. So,
Oh, okay.
the first one, it flies through the air at you, Malachi, but as you bring your sword up, you and Luru block the attack together. Lokazen, on the other hand, he gets stabbed from behind by one of the swords. The second one, though, he blocks with his quarterstaff. Ahyako, you are up.
I don't know. I'm just gonna stay there and still scream at people.
Alright.
Dodge if I get attacked.
Lokazen is next. He's going to take the dash action. And he's going to take the opportunity attacks. Oh boy. So as Lokazen begins to run away from the two swords, one of them flies in low and thrusts right into his kidney, while the other one comes in and thrusts him right in, like, above his shoulder in the back. Lokazen gives one last hiss and then crashes to the floor. No! Rannick screams in anger. The armor is next. I was not expecting one of the crewmates to die. Alright, the armor is going to make one attack on you, Ahyako, and one attack on you, Malachi. Alright, Malachi, does a 17 hit?
No.
Okay, so the armor kind of lumbering, having taken a lot of damage, just kind of swipes at both of you but misses. Malachi, you're up.
I will disengage and head for the door. Come on, we gotta get out of here.
Alright, Big Bell is also going to disengage and head through the door. Alright, Ahyako, you got 2 attacks coming at you.
The 15 hits.
Okay, so you take 2 damage as the flying swords come in. It's your turn, you can see a little opening.
I'm gonna disengage and run.
Okay. So quickly, the party scrambles back down the steps and through the toilet back down into the area beneath the boardwalks. You can hear clamoring up above as the Wayfinders come in trying to figure out what's just happened. Nahoya looks excited, but as she looks around and sees that Lokazen isn't with you, she gives a puzzled look to Rannick, who is just sitting in a look of shock. Wait, where's Lokazen? Where's Whispers? Where the hell's Whispers?
He was too slow. He didn't make it.
Too slow?
Oh, he's not coming.
We need to deliver this ledger to the Talkmaster at the Cindervale as soon as it's decrypted.
I just need time to decrypt it. I'm really sorry for your loss. I'll get on it right now.
Alright. And as you guys make your way out of the area beneath the boardwalk here to go decrypt this and then deliver it to the Cindervale, that is where we are going to end things tonight.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting
That was good.